All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hell's Paradise, Season 1, Episode 11.
We learned about Tao.
We learned about
from
some
two different people.
very, very powerful power system that's going to be giving all the characters an explanation for any kind of supernatural ability that they're doing. I like how all-encompassing it is, because there were some strange, very different abilities we had going on with all the characters up until now.
Right. And
there was no explanation for.
Yep. We just, let's call it superhuman, because, you know, it is just that wild.
Yep.
And, oh, hey, yeah, now we're starting to learn about it, and that might be our one shot of defeating the Tenzin. But first, we got to deal with their servants, who are just like, hey, please go back into the hole and become the god juice. That makes my job so much easier.
You're gonna get a nice tan. It's all there is there. Just let the sun just radiate you, and you'll be fine.
You will become one with the cosmos and our gods.
Yes,
who are also one with each other, except separated because they were originally one person and now they're seven. Neat.
Yeah,
Neat.
I also find it rather fun that that's kind of a legend. But one of the things that's fun about having so many coming from the one is that in a lot of ways it could have been any number of beings and stuff that they came from.
Possibly, yeah.
So something to think about there. But having them all have the ability to share, you know, things together, but then also withhold things from each other.
Right.
Means they are far more separate than they are together and unified.
Right. They might have the same voice, but not
That
the
might
same
be
mind
about
anymore.
it as far as things go. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Weak and strong.
Okay. Oh, hey, it's... Yeah.
It's okay, that was bait. Yep.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
That part of your face!
Oh.
What's that going on with his neck?
Uh-huh.
Has he already had a sippy sip? Wait, shit, he just figured it out? Oh, I think you might be in danger now.
Yeah.
Chotomate. No blind spot.
Why are you so staring at his towel? Like, pause. Ah!
Neat trick.
Wait.
And he's getting them. He's getting the tattoos as he regenerates. Oh shit.
It's like he himself is already kind of a plant.
You don't want to fight him. He gets stronger by fighting. Oh shit. Wonder if he'd unlock one of their, like, ultimate forms if it went far enough. Right. And I imagine he's already been treated subhuman before now. Plenty. Oh.
Nah.
And this is how he loses the eye. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
So then they also scarred up his face just to be sure. Oh, cool. Yeah. I have some, save it for the discussion, but...
Oh!
Well, he might be a bit of a monster. Oh shit. You're in trouble. They're all dead. Bad case of decapitated.
Oh! I was sensing something cool earlier, but now all I sense is bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just cracked the code instantly.
He hollified him.
Okay. Listen, we're
Yeah.
actually a peaceful people.
Oh, they're growing. Yeah, for sure. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Did he see it too, but like internally?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Cool. Fun connection point there.
All right.
Yeah.
Neat.
Ah.
Yeah, strong and weak.
Yeah, that's too much.
Correct.
No, still not.
Just having a field day.
一体一体急所が違う。まあ生物学的に不可解といえば彼女も同じですが。恐怖心の力で削って逃げたように見えた。普通の人間にはそんなことできない。また泣かせた。中身は子供のままなんだな。
Bruh, you got blood all over me.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're just chatting. Oh shit.
He sensed that.
And he's targeting her. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh shit.
Yeah, he serves her.
No thank you. But I like how that potentially stopped the fighting because they were looking after her.
Well, no shit. But
Yeah.
like, lead us.
Wait. I thought you followed the Tensen.
Again, just because there's a certain number doesn't mean the OG is one of them. Like, it's like, we could have one of them, like her, be the original.
Yeah. Instantly protecting her.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go with you. Yeah, it really doesn't.
But I'm short, so probably not.
People have been telling me that a lot.
Ooh, we. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Group up and hit it till it dies.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Don't let him sting you. Yeah.
Everything?
Oh hey, strong weak. Oh.
Well.
Yeah, they can also just hit you normally, and they have summons.
Oh.
All sorts of new sides of yourself.
Yeah, maybe you should ask.
Explain yourselves a bit more.
Answer me some questions. Yeah. To the training. Oh, well, you're actually going to teach us. Requires a partner.
Ah.
Oh. Oh. I have to have some mana transfer going on here, Jacob. Hell yeah. Boning power system. Let's go.
The Tensen developed the idea of sex.
Cool.
That makes me way more concerned of why you need the kid, though.
So you're saying we have to be drift compatible for...
Wait, so there just aren't any other females? Well, okay then, so kill every single one of them. Gotcha. Now, back then she looked like an adult, so why is she a kid now? So, does that convince you to give her back to us now?
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright. Not if I get to them first. Right.
He's like, yeah, I like that look.
Yep. And the marks. Yeah. I think this is reinforcing our theory, Caleb. Yep.
Cool. They
Oh
did,
shit. Okay.
they did transformation. That means
Hey, you just
he's gonna be more
consolidated your hit
vulnerable.
points. Perfect.
Yeah. Yep. It's a form of it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the false fake version of it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's still a problem. Right. Oh shit! Spores or pollen or something.
No, they need to swap
busy with this
opponents.
one.
Swap opponents.
Yeah.
You guys are...
Yeah, his sword would be way better against these, and you would be way better against the...
Shorty Maru, yes!
I love it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, all right.
Teamwork. Ah, cool.
All right. Neat.
They need to be able to see what they're actually attacking. Yeah.
他を見るには強さと弱さの両立した心が必要だと彼女に直接僕のタオに触れてもらい自分のタオを感じる補助にしたんです。何かは感じるがそれだけだ。タオを見るには修行を経て心を特定の状態にする必要がある。特にガビマル、あなたは心を弱くしなければならない。
Nice, which is exactly what his wife was teaching him effectively. Yeah.
強いは弱いのみ弱いは強いの種それは弱さじゃない強さの種よ
He's starting to see the code.
まあ一朝一夕には体得できないでしょう
I
が。
doubt it can be learned overnight, though.
もういい。大体
This show just doesn't do training montages.
大きい
Well, he's already been using, you know, basically.
タオ大きい
Bro has a wife. He's already
Yeah.
felt the...
Right.
タオって名前は知らなくても
Yeah.
術を習得してても変じゃね
Yep.
えガラン
He's already kind of been using it.
ってわけだ
タオの動きから攻撃の意思や方向が読み取れる。自分の弱さを受け入れて初めて相手の弱さも感じられるとか今ならわかる。迷いながら進む彼女の強さが
Is he just gonna explode the hand?
まるで一滴の水が周囲とぶつかり
Oh
大きな
shit.
波を作る様がわかるように。
Oh my god.
Nice.
こんなゲートな人間にまるで
Just hopping amongst
Yeah.
them. Yep.
Hey, bud. Takes out both of them. Thanks for explaining it to me.
他に仲間は天仙様の居場所は。
もはやここまで
I think we need to tactically retreat. Oh.
私を含む3人の同士が人間の定
Yep.
説を手
Yep. I give you everything. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep.
界の上陸者は何かが違うと放っておけばその牙が喉元に届くかもしれないと
Okay, they made it to the gate.
Well,
Yep.
that's happened. Nice.
Burn.
And he
all of
saves
you.
them rather than... Oh. Oh!
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the door opening. Perfect. I think this is Horai. Yeah. Oh, shit.
No. 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 leave, run.
すみません
All right, we got ourselves another deep dive on Tao. Found out that there's 5 parts to it, and the final part
is mana transfer.
It's
Like,
mana transfer,
it's
baby.
the old anime classic.
It's a classic. We need some skin-on-skin contact of
That's
the highest
right.
order
Yep.
to reach the apex of nature, which
Right.
is,
The
some
sex.
good old sexual intercourse, baby.
That's right.
I also receive an aura buff after I've had sex. That's
Right.
very much a thing that happens in our world. Yes.
Yep. And then, meanwhile, you've got the dudes that are so combat sexual that they actually, just through fighting, because that is their true form of sex, they are able to unlock the 5th gate and,
I mean, bro has a wife.
Achieve-
They
Oh, yeah. Yes.
They have fucked. Like, let's be real right here.
Yep.
Like, that is literally what May
yeah.
said. She's like, damn, he fucks. Like she
Right.
looked at his towel and was like,
Yeah.
he's not a virgin. Like,
Right. And in the post-nut clarity, he realized that he can be more than just a human weapon.
cinema.
You know?
I mean, honestly, that's like what's
Yeah.
holding a lot of people back. They just don't realize
Oh my god.
like how much it is to give yourself to another person and then
oh my god.
yeah,
Wow.
you know, them
But they-
giving themselves to you, and it's
They
just
full on went there with the like worst possible reason that it's like, hey, we need you to give us the child back.
right. Yeah.
So that, you know.
Now she is, immortal and
Right.
all that.
And I'm
so
very curious
probably-
probably with the usage of Tao. Okay, she got older, cool, I get that. But then, oh no, I guess she probably just drank the god juice and became
Oh yeah,
young
yeah.
again.
No,
Yeah.
she's absolutely like ancient old,
Yeah,
kind of like
right.
everybody else in that regard. It's more just the idea that it's non-consensual.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't. It has nothing. Nothing,
no.
nothing
Yeah.
in the whole
Yeah.
other even worse category. It's just the idea she doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
No, she's like, no, fuck everything to do with all y'all. I'm out. And they're like, well, okay, then you must be our slave
Right.
trainer.
And so,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
these dudes are like, no, we're going to explain everything in a way that's very understandable. That we are fully up for diplomacy. So, just give her back to us, and then
Yeah.
we'll continue on with our rituals.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't like that for some reason. They seem to be a bit angry.
I love that there's this aspect of this world where they're so disconnected from the world. Yet apparently humans come all the time and they get murked.
Right.
And yet they're acting like humans. I don't understand
Yeah.
why they act like
Right.
humans.
Yeah.
And yet they've interacted with humans.
Yeah, they're acting with a similar kind of anger that the Tenzin had when we asked if just one of them could be, could be the one that helps us through the ritual.
You know what it also might be, and this is just kind of fun. Obviously, these are our heroes. They're heroic people.
Yeah.
So they're doing things that are self-sacrificial and
Right.
trying to protect others, and that
Yep.
in and of
And
themselves
even
does
among
make them
criminals, they
exceptional
have
humans.
standards. Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's probably the biggest part, is that of their character, it's like, well, obviously they're strong and they're
Yeah.
dealing with our, our monsters and everything, but they actually have good, decent kind of morals and stuff a little bit.
They're
as
actually fairly upstanding. What?
well. Yeah.
Huh.
That doesn't. Last we checked on humans, they were all a bunch of shitbags,
Yeah.
Sense of justice? What?
Yep.
But I thought that if they were strong, they must have abandoned all those ideals of humanity.
Also, this does give me so many questions because now it's like, wait, so there's no females on the island that could develop
No.
yin.
No. Again, she's different, remember.
No, yeah, she's
the
got
Tenzin
special
can be
sauce.
both.
Right.
And they are both.
No, yeah.
Her, she cannot.
No, right. I'm talking about among the the priests and stuff that are here and stuff, right?
But she's
Because-
not one of them. That's the
No,
difference.
right.
though.
Yeah, I guess. And so
That's the difference.
It's less we don't have access to anything else. It's more just her Tao is of the highest quality. And so therefore,
She's the purest one because
Right.
she's basically a Tenzin,
Right.
without the ability to change her sex. So she
Yeah.
only has yin in that regard, which is fun. So having
Yeah.
it be something where, oh, gotcha, Yang comes from typical males in this world, and then yin comes from female. So it's, okay, something that each one is going to have that's different and fun.
Using
But then-
sex as a way to also showcase yin and yang. Neat.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, they're both another half of the same coin.
And sometimes
basically.
it does involve this kind of, positioning.
I also understand what you're talking about.
69ing, I'm
yes,
talking about.
as a not virgin.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
But
it's really funny to have the story be so upfront about that when the gods were already so freaky as it is, that it's I kind of got the vibe that there was more to their freakiness than just enjoying each other's company. Especially once it was revealed that they were, splits of a
from
unit
one person
of
or whatever.
It's the no, this is definitely this is definitely the most complicated reach around, kind of situation ever.
Right. Immortality wasn't it's not the, yes, we are better as 7 or whatever, all that stuff. It's just you had the one person that was immortal, and they're like, but the right hand just ain't cutting it anymore.
It's just not.
It's just not the same.
It's just not the same.
I tried the left, but no, it's.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna split myself into 7 people.
And then they're like, wait. And then they're like, wait. Where did my identity go? Where did my memory and all that? I'm now none of them and all of them. Wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the sex is great.
I mean, yeah, probably.
But I love that we had multiple instances of, oh, that's the power system. Yeah, you did your meditation for neat. We just figured it out. And
yeah,
I like that there's also different levels of logic to it, where we've got our blind dude who, because he is not able to see the world in the traditional sense, right? This sixth sense is heightened, and so he taps into it without realizing what it is and all of that stuff. And he's already doing the life and death of being someone who wields a blade and all that, and cool. And then we've got our brother who, on top of being a person of pure instinct, right? Like he is so almost animalistic in how he acts, that I could totally see him tapping into something like that. But then on top of that, he literally has the half version of, oh, hey, he gouged out one of his eyes. And so there's always a part of him that is not necessarily going to be perceiving things the normal way.
Sure.
And so the idea that not necessarily is the reason, but at least a connective similarity, right? Where then it's perceiving things in unusual ways. Okay. All right, I can kind of figure that out. Oh, hey, that blind spot that you were talking about and taking advantage of. Sorry, sucks to suck. You're gonna die now.
Yeah, that's a strength now.
Yep. And then Gabimaru, he's been taught a bunch of ninjutsu by somebody who definitely hasn't been here and hasn't drank the god juice.
Nope.
So
and maybe has not also never ever done anything horrible to touch the wife of Gabimaru.
Right, who is, scarred and everything. And so that could totally just be a character similarity thing that triggers Gabimaru, and then he's like, oh no, you're gonna die. But could also, it could potentially go deeper than that.
Yeah. Well, also the idea of a weak mind or a weak body and then a strong mind or a strong body. I like the idea that that's the lowest form of it. Because if we're going through the idea of yin and yang being something of joining of the two opposites, then the joining of the two fundamental opposite kind of forms of approaching things within your mind and your body is fun, because what's brought about as the weak form here is more meant as being pliable.
Right.
And the idea that what's been so fun with Gabimaru is that his personality, his emotions, his mind has actually become more pliable since reaching the island, mostly because of the way his relationship with Sagari has developed. So, therefore, he's able to lean into that and allow his mind to waver on some things, to actually adapt. And that's fun, because then with Chobe, that's something that actually feels like something that he's already been doing, but it's less viewed at as a meditative, placid weakness kind of thing, but more of just the, oh, you're gonna hurt my brother, basically. Well, no. Here you go.
Yeah.
Who wants to do it next? He weakened himself. He basically turned the situation from one where the energy was directed towards the brother and was like, no, I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll sacrifice something. And so what could be really fun that they could explore with this is, of the 5 types, if all of them are some joining of the opposites, what is the element in combat that makes this something that we can follow visually without having to have someone explain and pause time and say exactly what they're doing every single time?
Right.
Because that is going to really make the fights like very repetitive and not fun to watch after a certain point.
Yeah, doing it twice in the one episode becomes a parallel if it is an ongoing thing for the fights with the characters that haven't unlocked their Tau yet. That could definitely get exhausting. But I don't think we'll have too much of an issue with that, because in my mind that was more because we had characters in different locations that didn't know how the Tau worked. Now that we have people more capable of speech and whatnot, they can explain it when they run into somebody else.
For sure. That's all well and good for training and learning and teaching and expositing. I'm talking about in terms of what they've talked about thus far. The visualization of the power system does not seem to be clear outside of the black and white. Ooh.
Yeah, like either looking at how things look when you're looking at the Tau, or them having their kind of like air, distortion, around themselves when they're channeling it or something.
And so I would love to see that be more gotten into, because we had a little bit of that in a way that kind of just, this whole power system kind of does remind me a lot of Hunter x Hunter with aura and stuff, but having the way in which they pulled the Tau into the fist for a split moment there, like that feels like a form of localizing it in a specific area and thus
doing
strong,
lasting damage.
Weak.
Oh, sure.
No, just the idea of like pulling it into a specific place, then
I like it. Yeah.
removes it from some part of the body. And that feels very much like some of your stuff that you get from something like Hunter x Hunter, where you're just drawing the aura around a specific part of your body to enhance it while thus weakening all the other areas.
Right. Cost benefit and like.
Yeah. And because we've now seen that Chobei's vine stretching tattoos, whatever that is happening underneath the skin, is kind of a cost to his physical body.
Right. He was thrown into the, the hole of turn you into Tan.
Right. That to me feels like one that is not common for the power system.
Right.
It feels like more of a circumstance of how his body adapted to the environment that he was in.
Right, he almost got liquefied, and so now
but it's not
some of that process sort of started.
Right, but it's not going to be repeated in any of the other characters in that exact same way.
No.
And it's not just because it's his special, unique power flavor. It's also just a net bad. Like there's almost no gain to be had from this after a certain point, because it's probably no, your body is giving out on you, or you are turning into plant slowly but surely.
Yep.
But that's a fun example of what I'm talking about, in that it does visually describe the way in which the power system is being used for him.
Right.
It's something that goes around the specific areas that he taps fully into Tau, and actually like regenerated his arms back from ragdoll physics to back into place.
Yeah, they're fine.
And that was a full
like
vine wrap on those arms at that spot.
Which is a good way to reinforce the idea that traditionally you do need to train in this a lot. And so, whether we're talking about Chobei with the, he can do this now, no, it's at the cost because of these specific circumstances and all that.
Sure.
Or Shion, he didn't he didn't train in it, and so he's just able to perceive it and things like that. And then,
it
Gabimaru
gives him the ability to dodge blows, really. But
and then Gabimaru, you've literally been being taught this without realizing it by someone who knows what they're doing.
Who knows exactly what they're doing.
Right.
And so I thought it was also kind of fun that Gabimaru kind of tapped into the weak, strong aspect of things, because then once he had Mei touch his hand there and mentioned weakening of the mind, she says, strong fruit of weak, weak seed of strong. And then Sagari's words kind of reflected in his mind there.
And he's like, oh, I get it.
He's like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
So I feel like one of the things that all people experience when you're in love is this conflicting idea of how empowering love can be, but also how vulnerable love makes you.
Right.
And so the idea that the power system is built around the idea of holding empowerment and vulnerability in the same, like, two hands and bringing them together is fun, because to me, I don't exactly know what kind of ways you would make this unique on a character by character basis, but some of the things that come to mind off the top of my head are sacrificing, gaining power in exchange for giving yourself a vulnerability. Feels like very straightforward in that regard. That might even literally be the
consolidating
into the fist kind of thing there. It could also be the form of calmness of the mind, meaning that you're basically
in like a Zen ultra instinct state or something.
Yeah, in a form of basically saying, hey, for defense, you could do a strong mind, weak body.
Sure.
Like, there you go.
And then you're
suddenly
just airbender, like, you know, you can't touch me. Yeah.
Or you could basically have it be the thing of where weak mind, meaning more pliable, you're then trying to learn something from your opponent.
Sure.
You then have an actual, almost like,
you can
counter,
see into how they move.
Or you can take something from them. There feels like there's something in this where, because the power is connected to all things, you don't also have to have this application of the power be limited to your body and its own physical aspects there. That's how the fire, Ninpo, techniques actually can happen as well.
Right. There's a bridge between understanding Tao and being able to tap into it versus Ninpo techniques and ascetic blaze and all that, right? And that's probably something that the, chieftain of the ninjas developed over a very long period of time, right?
Sure.
Where it's like, all right, I understand how this works, and so I'm going to make all these complicated moves. And for Gabimaru, great, he was already taught those moves. The fact that he now understands where they came from, sort of the base root principles, cool. But for everyone else, it's still going to be the, how do I mess with binary, with strong and weak? How do I just do something there, which is probably going to be a lot simpler, but hey, that can also be a cool thing, because then we can see the power system be experimented with, which will be fun.
It does seem vague to, like, almost too much of a degree. I would love to see, given that we are getting a lot of exposition, if I would love to have exposition on one in particular, is that now that we've seen so much about what Chobei's situation is, I would love for him to have a breather moment to kind of check some things with his brother.
Yeah, be like, okay,
what is actually going on right now?
Yeah. That was wild. I wasn't,
like, is there a physical change happening in his body right now?
Right. Oh yeah, and I mean, if we got him alone in a room with experiment guy, I imagine he'd have a field day.
Right.
Not that we necessarily want that to happen, but
yeah, that is also fun having in this story, like, specific types of intellectuals, where we have our lore expert and then we have our biology expert.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a fun thing where they really need to get these two together as fast as possible.
We need a think tank.
We need the think tank, like, stat. Pronto.
One other thing that came to mind that I'm, just possible thing for the future. So Gabimaru, the Hollow, he was, definitely considered to be one of the strongest of the ninjas, right? Is the fact that the chieftain, like, that he ended up marrying the chieftain's daughter, a coincidence? If the chieftain was doing, creepy ritual stuff a la the temple priests here or whatever, and he's been teaching the ninjas all of these techniques and stuff and potentially strengthening up one side of the yin-yang, right? Like teaching them the first 4 steps. is it a possibility that he was doing the opposite with his daughter? And so then he's like, all right, cool. You're kind of going to be my protege. So, and then he sets him up to marry his daughter. That way it's the, all right, cool. Their, sex ritual thing or whatever that, needs to happen to unlock the 5th chakra or whatever. That can still happen.
Yeah.
And then, yada, yada, all that stuff. Right.
Well, I definitely think that's on the table. I think that the reason why you have a very fun aspect of your system where the final power boost you can get is based around just actual energy
sex.
circulation through sex. That's basically saying, hey, at some point, our main character is going to get offered some physical,
Oh, sure.
opportunities here, and yet he's going to be intentionally turning it down over and over again because he has a wife at home.
But so help me God, if it ends up being something where it's like, well, but for the fate of the world, okay, Saga.
I'm telling you though, that's kind of going to be the drama, is that that's going to be part of it. But I think that because this story does not have any issue with having the characters just have sex,
especially with this bit of exposition here, the sex is not just something that is there because the characters like to get freaky like the Tensen or whatever, but no, because it's literally part of the power system and everything. It is it's part of the story,
right? No, of course, but I'm saying that we on a meta level will not have the mangaka basically shying away from having the characters just actually have sex.
Right.
Like we are going to go through some survival bonding trauma together. And if you think at least one or two times members of this disparate group of characters are not going to bone each other.
Shion, you should have let the girl actually ride you, because maybe you would have unlocked, some special power on top of your observations.
Right. I get what you're saying, but we need to get to that eventually once everyone knows this. But again, that's a long-term thing.
Right.
But it's also one where it's for both of them. So it kind of needs to be this very very built up thing, very slow burn kind of thing, except I don't know, maybe for some it won't be.
It's one of those things where the show is doing serious stuff with this. There is definitely that part of my mind that just wants to go into haha euphemisms and such, But the show's doing serious stuff with it. So yeah. Exactly how it's going to be utilized in the future, we'll have to see. But I like that it's a thing that's being worked into the story, But yeah.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. Get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.